Hey, how you doing? This is Big Gene from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night, and the Big Gene Chronicles 1, 2, and 3. Now we're here with cooking and conversation. Thank you for joining me this evening. I hope we're here. Um, when we get some people up in here, then I guess we can get started. All right. We're live. I hope you guys are here with me. I can't tell. I don't know what the hell is going on. I thought this thing is, I don't know. Okay, now I see somebody right now. Nola Austin, Super G, what's going on? Jamel Rivers, how you doing? Today's show, I know you've seen the title, but I had to kind of tweak it today because I didn't want to get flagged for anything. So we definitely is going to be about how he tried to make Quincy Jones' daughter drink his piss. It was crazy. I'm gonna tell a story in a little while, and I'm gonna make some Jubilee rice. I'm not gonna do it the old-fashioned way where you had to make the water and the spices and everything like that, because I actually found this New Orleans Jubilee style rice in the store. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna mix it like we used to mix it. Roll the roll free sugar was good with you. Plenty picture pussy. Wide up. I'm seeing some of the same favorite. Deidre Murray, WG123, Eric Martin. Now people are rolling in. Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming in. I don't know if you missed it. Like I said, I had to tweak the title a little bit because I didn't want to get flagged for anything. So um, it is going to be, how Diddy tried to make Quincy Jones' daughter drink his pee. So we're gonna always, tell you the truth and bring you the truth. I gotta do my disclaimer. Anybody in here that don't want to hear my Diddy stories and my stories when I was rolling with this cat, turn your shit off because you're not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do, no matter what you say and how you say it. And if you ain't learned that about me, you better recognize I'm not gonna stop. I'm on a mission. You understand? And like they were on a mission against me, I'm on a mission with them now. I don't have my job to worry about no more. I'm retired. I'm good. You understand? Don, what's going on with you, boy? Don Juan. Lucky, what's going on? The pro. So if I miss some of you guys, man, don't blame it on the motherfucking heart. Like I said, we're gonna talk about this thing while I make this Jubilee rice. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I told you, I'm not making it from scratch. I'm gonna show you how to make this shit real quick, fast, in a hurry, and the shit tastes good. I'm telling you, it's some good food. Catch up was good. Keisha Matthews, glad to see you in here again, mama. All right. Kristen Garcia, early 456. C. Austin, all you people. I know people get mad at me. Yo, Gene, why you be calling everybody's name out? Man, listen here. You know how hard it is to sit here and I got to go through this whole program with you guys, do this whole cooking thing and try to let you know what's up. So now I'm going to get right down to the cooking stuff. We're going to do this Jubilee rice right here. It's New Orleans style. Now, don't think all that shit that you see right there comes with the rice. This is just rice and spices in here. I had to mix up. I got black olives. I got turkey sausage. I got beef sausage. I got green peppers, red peppers, an onion that I chopped up with the turkey sausage and the beef link. I put it in this right here. You see all those things right there in there. Those are the onions, the peppers, the black olives, the green peppers, the red peppers, the different meats. When you're making a jambalaya rice, you understand, you can put whatever kind of meat you want to that you like. Kev Hard, what's going on with you, boy? Mark Durat, what's up? Jersey in the building. Yo, Mark, you got that clothing line out there in Jersey, a store or something like that, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, St. Louis is my heart. That's my hometown. Gotta love it. Born, raised, reared, St. Louis, Missouri. Started coming to New York around in 82. Made it my home in 86. But ain't nothing like St. Louis. Boy, I love that. You know what I'm saying? People don't know. If you can make it in St. Louis, you can make it anywhere in the world, man. St. Louis is a different type of breed of niggas, man. I came in New York and made my name for myself. You understand? I made a name for myself. Played in the Rutgers, the King Domes. You understand? Peekskill, New York. I used to work up there. All right. I see the Motor City, checking in. Jennings. All right. Charles Smith was good with you, boy. All right. I went to school with a Charles Smith, too. All right. So listen here. So what we're going to talk about, I'm going to put this rights on right quick. And we're going to talk about a number of things. It's Super Bowl weekend. I want to thank my man for his Cash App, Michael G. I appreciate you, brother. And for the people who keep on, telling me they want to send me things and stuff like that, they told me to do the PayPal. I got the PayPal and the Cash App. The PayPal is Big Gene 52. The Cash App is Big Gene 52. All right. My man Vladimir Venenzi. Vlad is calling me right now. Yo, he ain't called me all day. I've been calling him like crazy. Now I start doing the show. He want to call me. Vlad, come on. You should be watching me right now, Vlad. I hope you got your box and everything that I sent to you, man. Good looking out for Vlad. Rex said I had a lot of authentic shit that I, brand new clothes I never wore. I wouldn't give a nigga or sell a nigga nothing that I wore before unless it's one of my minks I wanted to do that. But Rex said that a dude emailed me and, he bought like two one of those old time Jersey Kareem Abdul Jabbar and I think it was World Be Free. No, it was Nate Archibald. Never wore 'em. You know what I'm saying? And he bought a King Dome shirt. I appreciate you, Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Good looking. 216 Big Dog. What's good with you? Boom Boom Goon. Kristen Garcia. How you doing? So now, what I want to do my disclaimer. I said that, if you got a problem with me saying what I say and how I do my thing, you know what my motto is. Fuck you and feed you beans. This ain't for you. You understand? When I get to start talking to my story and everything like that, understand. This ain't for everybody. I want to give a shout out to Wyatt Bokia because he wrote me a note. He said, he was talking about how Miss Wallace spoke highly of me. You know what I'm saying? And because I did tell her everything that she wanted to know about her son, everything that I knew, everything that was going on. I had Miss Wallace in tears. And I'm going to do this show on March 9th, and some of y'all going to be in tears because I'm going to get down to some of the things that I really couldn't say before and what I really thought before. You understand? And I want you to put it together for me. You understand? You put it together for yourself. Rambo 79, Nas, what's going on? Ace Johnson, what's good with you? William Clark. So I want you to put that shit together yourself, man, because that's what it's about. Me just giving you the information. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting the threats and I'm still getting the, what's that bullshit? The snitching shit like that. I mean, what the fuck is you talking about? You understand? I'm telling my stories. I'm telling shit I had to do with it. And yes, this nigga was a part of it. Don't give a fuck. He ain't going to jail for this, bro. He ain't going to jail for this. Them white folks ain't finished with him yet. When they get finished with him, then you'll know. You understand? It'd be just like Russell Simmons. You ain't hear nothing about Russell Simmons. You thought Russell Simmons was a good guy. But if you'd have seen my documentary, Russell Simmons been doing a lot of shit. He's a godfather of a lot of this shit, the way these kids do these shit, the way, they was doing, the girls out here, the Kim Porters, the little, spooky boy shit, all that. He's the godfather of that, dog. You understand? My man had to pull out a 357 in his house. He had the little spooky boy screaming and hollering. I put that in my documentary. All this shit was been in my documentary for a long time, man. And like I said, I know you guys are waiting for it to come out and all that. You know what I'm saying? But because of what they call, I told you once before, the opt-out insurance and getting the rights for certain things, it would cost a lot of money. So, I kind of wasted my money, but I gave y'all a third of it. See, I giving y'all, when I talk about this raw deal and this Biggie shit, that's just a third of my life. Yo, the people who know me and people who've been around and some people I talk to, even the dude who was writing my book, he was like, yo, damn, he can't even write my book now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give it to y'all 100. He did the Harlem Heiress, and now he's working on something for T.I. on Netflix. He said, yo, Gene, I ain't got time, man. Hear this bullshit, man. Here we go again. So I'm going to pray to God. My daughter, she graduated from Rutgers in writing, and I'm begging her to, I'm going to beg her to do it. But I know she going to hit me with that bullshit like she don't have time. But, it is what it is. Because I got to keep it close to home now. I got to keep it close to home because this is like the sixth motherfucking right to get in the middle or getting halfway out and they won't do it. Like I said, you could check the record. I had a deal with Simon & Schuster under Karen Hunter. She got to the last week or shit like that, and then she pulled out. I know why she pulled out. She know why she pulled out. You understand? I got 1,000 people in here, and I ain't got not one damn like. So what I'm going to do is, the routine. I'm going to go put this rice on right now. We're doing the Jubilee rice. I told you. Get you a box of this. You ain't got to go through all that, the spices with the red peppers and cayenne pepper and all this. Get you a box of this shit. This shit costs $1. This shit is good as fuck. I'm telling you. Already got everything mixed up. We're going to fry this right here. And here go the eggs already cooked and everything. So we're going to throw these boxes of rice in this water I got cooking back on the stove in the pot, and we're gonna throw that in the frying pan in a little while, and we're gonna get down to these stories. I want to tell y'all the story about. I want to talk about the Super Bowl weekend that's coming up. You understand? It's a lot of people going to be. I can remember the time we was at Super Bowl and everything like that. So there's going to be a lot of people down there, a lot of Wolf old friends, because it's in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of people down there, and it's going to be crazy. You got your man Alex, Corey, Puff. These are all the people, what I'm saying, except Corey, that old Wolf. So since they're going to be down there partying, calling his name, I hope they get together and say, yo, let's do the right thing and pay homage to his mama and pay his mama the money that she owed. Alex owed Wolf 15% of the club when he had Visions down there, because Wolf was a part owner. When Alex sold the club, he was supposed to give her mother 15% of it. You understand? Of the sale. He didn't get that shit. Puff owed that nigga $300,000. When she died, he told Wolf's mother, oh, I owe your son no $300,000. He just had delusions of grandeur. He just wanted to get high and smoke weed. Kind of shit is that? You tell somebody, mother, that 2 weeks after he died, when she come to you and she know her son had already told her, yo, if anything happened, and that's crazy, man, because Wolf's mother told me, she said, like, when Wolf went down to Atlanta, he said, Mom, if anything happened to me, make sure you find out who killed me. And she said, boy, what you talking about? Make sure you find out, Ma. You know what I'm saying? Because what you call owe me this, and she got everything written down. So, you know, these niggas have not yet, this dude was supposed to be their man, you understand? And they always talking about how much they love him and everything, but they still haven't done right by his moms yet. He said, it's spooky because I got the cooking scissors. Yeah, I'm opening these bags up with this cooking scissors. Yep. So while they down in Atlanta doing their thing, partying, you know, pouring drinks out to Wolf, because they're gonna do that. Because Wolf was strong back in Atlanta. Because I remember, you know, when we first went down there. I wanted to tell you this part of the story at a later date, but I'm gonna tell you this one. And I'm gonna remix this because it belongs to another story, because it's always about Texas. But we were in Texas one time, Dallas, and we was at Faith and 112 had performed at Deion Sanders' club called Primetime. We went to the strip clubs and everything out there. And that's all I'm gonna tell you about the Deion Sanders story, because it belongs to something it's another story I want to. But this belongs to Atlanta, and because everybody gonna be in Atlanta, I want to tell this part of it. So now we were going to the strip club. Faith and 112 had performed at Primetime, and we went to the strip club, and it was a basketball player there, Jimmy Jackson. You know, he made an introduction to some girls who was, you know, in the strip club. They were white girls, and they rode on a tour bus from us all the way back from Dallas to Atlanta, Georgia. And it was crazy. You understand? You know, they was using them girls like they was a washcloth. They was basically in the room with Puff. Now, I know it now, and I'm learning this shit. I got 1,000, 1,500 people in here, and I don't have not one like. What kind of shit is that? All right. So I'm telling this one story, and this don't have nothing to do with the Quincy Jones and them. So I'm giving you an extra added bonus. So can I get my first like up in here, man? Can somebody push the button one time for me? All right. Since Rec told me that, make sure that your stuff is being watched and everything. And thanks for the people. There's one cat here. I forgot his name. I didn't write it down. He told me that he watches the commercials for me and everything like that. And I appreciate that, because, you know, if I'm going to stand here for an hour, 20 minutes and 30 minutes and tell you all these stories, you know, watch a commercial. You know, I'm not begging you to go to my Cash App or the PayPal and none of that shit like that, you know, but watch a commercial. I'm sitting right here bringing you all this shit. So now, getting back at it, these two white girls ride on a tour bus with us. All the way back. It's me, Wolf, Ock, Tone, Puff, then a couple other people. We coming from Texas, going to Atlanta. And Puff was giving a party in Atlanta. It was a club used to call Atlanta Nights. Was it Atlanta Nights? Or Atlanta Live or something like that. You know, it was crazy. So now we get ready to get off the bus in Atlanta. Puff get off, and he turns around and start helping the two white girls come down the steps. And as soon as you do that, it's these two black girls on the sidewalk. Shit was funny as hell. She said, the black girl said, I know that ain't Sean Puffy Combs with no white girls bringing them to Atlanta, Georgia. They start saying that to each other. Yo, don't you know those white girls on the next thing flying? Got a cab and sent them to the airport and sent them bitches right back to Dallas, Texas. And them girls in Atlanta was not playing that. You understand? That was way back when Deion had his club. All right. So now I want to speak to y'all about this whole where we at? I want to speak to y'all thing about this whole, wolf thing in Atlanta that they're gonna have this weekend. Because trust and believe, they're gonna make a big thing out of it. So if you down there, you're gonna know. Wherever they at, they're gonna be shouting Wolf name out because Wolf was well loved in Atlanta. You understand? And that was just a little small. That was two. That was a situation with him between him and two men, man. That if they could do it all over again, you could play it all over again. It probably wouldn't even happen, man. Because them niggas was like brothers, man. But sometimes, man, women could do that to us, man. Bring us out of character and everything. You understand? I want to show a lot of respect for Miss Jones to keep her head up because around this time of year, she lost her other son too. She lost she lost Lil Wolf. She lost Lil Wolf a week before Wolf's birthday or something, and she lost Wolf a week or so before Lil Wolf's birthday. And that's got to be a challenging thing for a mother to go through to lose a kid, man. That's a crazy thing. It's something that, I wouldn't want to be a part of and wouldn't want to do or have anything to do with it. But it's always a part of life whenever we lose somebody. All right. So listen here. Let me get this rice on. And then I'm going to come back with this story. And 1,800 people, still not a like. That's crazy. Or my like button ain't working. Just take these 3 boxes and you're going to use about 2.5 cups of water for each box. I'm almost finished. That's why I like Rec here. He can point at the shit. Like I told you, I've already cut up the things that belongs in the rice. We got the green peppers. We got the onions. We got the red pepper. And we got the meat. It's on the cutting board right now. I've already cut it. And then I got the eggs. I'm going to throw this in the frying pan and cook it some more. Where we at right here? King S, what's going on? Larry Young, Frankie Suggs, John Jackson, Omar Epps, how y'all doing? I guess my like button ain't working, but my man said I got 872 likes. I appreciate that. So now, y'all want to hear about this story, and we can hurry up and get this shit out the way, and I could just go on and finish cooking, and I'm going to get to this story because I know a lot of y'all done waited here, and I really appreciate that. All right. Do anybody know what Jack the Rapper was or How Can I Be Down? Do anybody remember that? What's up, St. Louis? Well, Jack the Rapper and How Can I Be Down, it used to be, it's like a seminar that all the record companies and all the record labels used to play a part in. They used to come to, send all their representatives, they new acts and everything to Jack the Rapper or How Can I Be Down? So, and then a lot of the DJs would be there. People would be doing drops. New acts would come up in the whole 9 yards. So this one particular time, it was held at Florida, in Miami, Florida. And it was held at the Lowe's Hotel. Somebody just mentioned something about Jack the Rapper in there. Jamal Parker, what's good with you, bro? So now, Bad Boy send their whole street team down there. You got So Def. You got Terror Squad. You got everybody that's anybody, you understand, at Jack the Rapper. You know, the parties used to be off the hook. Everything used to be crazy and all that. You had people that was giving parties back at their mansions that they was renting, the pool parties, all that. So now we at Jack the Rapper. And I was going to show y'all this picture, but this little I gave it to him because he had used it for my doc, and I told him to send me a copy of it. He ain't sent me a copy of it. I ain't going to say his name is Anthony Jones from Wisdom Clear, because you ain't hear from me, because I ain't the type of nigga that just sit up here and gossip on the dude. You understand? So he didn't send me the picture, and it's my picture. It's me, Wolf, Ock, Tone, the kid Cav, who used to be the managers of 112, and Puff. We all at our own table, right? The picture shows, and I'm going to put it up later. If I get it for here, I'm going to put it up there. The picture showed me and Puff right next to each other. So now they doing, you know, the best rapper, the best song, the best crew. They doing all these awards through our whole place. So now Puff, they about to have this, they about to do the Producer of the Year award, right? But Puff got to go to the bathroom. So he don't want to get up out of his seat. Young Black Enterprise, what's going on with you? The Nevis Family Enterprise. Y'all hate when I just stop the story and start talking and calling niggas' name, all right? Mob Kitchen was good with you. Antonio Fly, Louisiana, what's happening? So now, I do that shit on purpose, you know. Hey, and this rice, this Jubilee rice, this shit tastes better than that rice you be getting down at the Chinese food restaurant from Young Dumb Guy. This shit is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? You're going to use the Jubilee, the jambalaya rice, New Orleans style. Get that shit for $1. You got your meats and everything that you're going to put in the what you call that? In the frying pan. And I'm finna drop that right now and come back with the story. All right, y'all. I'm stirring up the rice right here. We back at it. We're gonna let that cook right there. This lighting gonna get better, man. You know, I'm gonna work on some things, and I'm gonna try to take care of some situations, man, so I can get better lighting. So whenever I go to the stove, I can push a button and the camera be over there, and then I'm gonna have a camera out here. You know, I'm new to this shit. I'm just trying to, you know, get this shit, you know, to be what it is. So when I tell my stories and we talk, you know, we get a better situation. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you said fuck my rice, tell a story. Fuck you too, and feed you beans. Yeah, So now we sitting up there, we at this big gala thing. I mean, like this gala. It was like, it was just picture. If you ever been up to the Lowe's Hotel in Florida, the ballroom is crazy, so it's packed. So they about to do the Producer of the Year, right? So Puff think he gonna get it, but I guess that year he didn't know or he didn't recognize that Jermaine Dupri and Social Death was on the map. So Puff refused to go to the bathroom. I said, come on, I'll take you to the bathroom. We go to the bathroom right quick, bro. He said, no, man, I ain't getting up. So it was a picture on the wall, on the table that we started drinking. We had drink out of and everything like that. The nigga put the picture under the table and pulled the thing of him and started pissing in the picture. So nigga like, yo, nigga, you nasty. What is you doing? Leave that shit under the table. He said, no, I might kick it over, man. No. He said, so he put it back on the table. So niggas is like, I don't believe you did that shit, bro. So now, guess who comes over to our table? It's Quincy Jones' daughter. And Puff is going in on her because I think she was dating Pac or probably this other rapper too, but I know she was dating Pac. You know, so Puff is going in on her because anybody that has somebody or fuck with him, you know what I'm saying, that was fucking with Pac, he was trying to fuck with them. That's his baby mama, Sarah. She was fucking with Pac first. The light-skinned chick, Sarah. You understand? She was fucking with Pac first. So he started fucking with Pac. But he wasn't fucking with Pac because of her, because of Pac. He was fucking with Sarah because of this other basketball nigga. I ain't gonna mention his name, but everybody out in the Bay know who I'm talking about. He started fucking with her, and Puff got mad and was like, yo, watch, I take her from her. I'm like, yo, okay. I guess he won. He got a baby by. So now Quincy Jones' daughter comes over to the table. You can imagine the next thing, but they was talking about, she laughing and she joking with him. She like, nah. I don't know if she was downplaying the relationship with Pac and her or the situation and everything like that. But, you know, he was making fun of him on everything. So she goes right in, like, she next to, this is Puff. You know, Puff is to my right. She's in the middle between me and her and me and Puff. She goes and reaches for the pitcher and start pouring the piss in the cup, thinking it was ginger ale, I guess. I said, I guess. She think it was ginger ale. So I'm waiting for this nigga to say something to this girl. Like, I know you ain't finna let this girl drink this piss right here. And he had a smirk on his face. So the girl got the glass up to her mouth. And if it wasn't for Anthony Wolf Jones, she'd have had a mouth full of piss. He jumped out his seat from the other side of the table. He said, no, I don't drink that. And she jumped back. And she said, why? And he ain't say nothing. Now, you may not think that ain't no nasty shit. But who the fuck does that? Diddy did it. Yo, this shit smell good in the motherfucker, man. I wish you could be in here and smell this shit. Now, see, myself, I shouldn't have let that shit go down either, but I wasn't going to stop it. It was fucked up. I should have stopped that shit myself. But I couldn't believe that this dude, and it was out of jealousy. It was out of jealousy that he was going to let that girl drink that piss. And if it wasn't for Anthony Wolf Jones, because Wolf was always a woman's man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He always had the women. He always knew how to talk to them. So, you know, he saved her. at a nick of time. Terry West, I'm going to send y'all some water up at Flint. I got your message. All right? So, by the way, Jermaine Dupri won Producer of the Year, and this nigga Puff was mad in the motherfucker. And him and Jermaine was supposed to be boys. You know what I'm saying? He was mad in the motherfucker. I don't know. This shit coming through so fast, man. I can't see it. I'm finna get this rice on. Cooking this rice is still on. It's gonna be a minute. So listen here. Where we at right now? We did the Jack the Rapper. I told you about the girls from Atlanta, the white girls we took to Atlanta. There's nothing else to tell but to see the rice and talk, unless you got some questions you want to ask me. I'm going to go through this thing and ask a couple of questions. Oh, yeah, I want to talk to this cat. This cat said something to me about, I was talking to him like he was a kid or something like that, and he told me, I'm 47 years old and stuff like that. But let me just tell you something, man. If you say shit, I don't know who's on the other side of this line. If you say some dumb shit, like I expect a kid to say, that's how I'm addressing, you know what I'm saying, like you a kid. So, you can't get mad at me, if you say something. And if you do get mad at me, it don't make no motherfucking difference no way. Because if you say some shit about asking me what I do with my money or what I do, with my shit, then that's something a kid to say. A grown man ain't talking to another grown man like that. So when I address you, I'm addressing the motherfucking fact that this sounds like some kid shit. Because I ain't going to tell you how to spend your money as a man and how to fuck your wife. That ain't my problem. That ain't my business. So when you say something like that, I'm going to address it in that manner. Like you don't know no better. I had already pre-cooked this meat and these vegetables, so it's done already. I wish y'all could see this shit over here, man. This shit about to be on and popping. All right, when you grown, man, you grown. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. And I don't try to disrespect nobody. I'm a man of honor. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that, I'm not disrespecting nobody. You understand? But I'm not gonna take no disrespect either. Because when a nigga come at me like that, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him more than what he was looking for. Point blank. So I'm not trying to disrespect nobody when I said that to you, bro. But the way you came at me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, how this man gonna ask me about my money? And then, he got a problem with me what I say. Yeah, I want to give Mike G a shout out for that Cash App again. I really appreciate that. And like for some of the people, I put on the PayPal. All of it's the same. Big Gene 52. 52 was my name, was my number in college, where I played college ball. I'm trying to get a couple of these questions. A Mary J. Blige story? Okay. Mary J. Blige and Puff was being sued in North Carolina for like $17 million. And I was the one that actually saved them for being part of it. And the only reason I got involved with it, because I wasn't speaking to Puff, I wasn't fucking with Puff. I see Mary every once in a while because, at one time Mary was dealing with my man Kirk Burrows because Kirk Burrows was her manager at the time before her husband took over the shit and they got rid of Kirk or whatever the situation was. So now, I was bodyguard Misa. That was Puffy baby mama. And I still wasn't fucking with Puff at the time, but I was watching out for Misa. So we all up in Justin's. Puff used to have a restaurant called Justin's. So we up in Justin's, and I'm talking to Puff. I mean, I'm talking to Mary and Misa, and Misa stepped to the bathroom, and Mary was talking about, yo, Gene, you got a good spirit. Puff was lucky to have you. You know that, and Big had died at the time and shit like that, and all of them was like real heartfelt with Big and everything like that. So Mary was talking about how, everybody was thinking that she had millions and millions of dollars and how rich she, she had the fan base, but her money wasn't matching her fan base. I wanted to tell Mary I know because she had got some jewelry from these people, right? And their management never sent the people their money, but they sent me to get the jewelry from her. And I told them I can't do that. And they was wondering why you couldn't do that, Gene. I said, because I know Mary and she's going to be all right. We're just going to get a message to her and she's going to give it back or she's going to give you the money back. So the people, a lot of these people be depending on their accountants and people to pay shit that they tell them to do, but they never paid the people they $60,000. So Mary had to end up giving the jury back. So we were sitting at the restaurant and, at Justin, and she was just talking about, yo, Gene, she said, Gene, everybody think I'm a millionaire. I got this money and all this shit like that, but my money don't match my money don't match my status. She said, I sucked a lot of dicks to get in this business. And I said, whoa. She said, yo, and the shit is crazy. Yo, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. She said, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I was like, yo, but she was drinking and everything like that. But then I was saying to myself, oh, she don't stop now. And so then she said, yo, I sucked a lot of dicks to be in this business. And I just can't. Yo, I don't understand why I'm not getting my just dessert like I supposed to have it. You understand? And I was like, yeah, at this time, Mary had stopped drinking hard. She was drinking red wine. And we went over to the Cheetahs Club. And I was like, yo, she's like the realest chick in the world. And that ain't a good story that I want to tell about Mary. But she told me that and she said that right in my face. That's your Mary J. Blige story. Yo, this shit is moving so fast, like 100, man. So I can't even catch one. I don't even know how to stop it if I could. Yep. And I like I said, I still want to send a shout out to Wolf Mother Miss Jones now. And I hope when them niggas in Atlanta this weekend that they realize they supposed to do the right thing. Alex, Puff, Corey, make them niggas do the right thing, man. Because when you was locked away and everything, Wolf made sure y'all commissary and everything was straight, bro. They need to do the right thing, bro. Let me check on this rice right quick. Oh, yeah. We almost there, y'all. When y'all see this shit, y'all be like, yo, Big Gene is at it again. I told y'all earlier, if you're just not coming in, The guy who was supposed to be writing my book and everything, he flipped out on me, faked out on me. He said he's doing something for T.I. right now. T.I.'s got this Netflix thing, so he told me he's a part of the team that's writing on that right now. So, you know, another one bite the dust. And the shit, my book, none of the shit that I'm talking about, you know, you're going to hear a lot of shit I don't talk about because I'm saving it for the book. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of personal shit, and it's a lot of shit that, you know, you're going to be like, oh my God, for real? I'm talking about, you know, a couple friends know hits that was out on my life way before this shit, you know, shit that I went through, you know, trying to keep the job that I had, you know what I'm saying? Being locked up, being fucking facing 10.5 years for assault, battery, all this other dumb bullshit. I'm trying to read some of these things, man. Ramble 79, I don't see none. Bossy, what's going on with you? Dion Brown, what's good? Tommy, what's happening? Phil Cosby. Machiavelli James. Oh, the iced tea was crazy. Somebody just told me the iced tea was crazy like that I had made. They said they made it. Yeah. So what we're going to do is right now, I'm going to put this shit together, and we're going to see what else is going on with this stuff. Yeah, I got to get wrecked here because I can't even get a story out here. You should see how fast this shit is going through there. It's like, I can't even I'm trying to look at the bottom, and I can't even read it fast enough. Marcus Red, I could just see people name real quick. Space Time. Yo, you wouldn't believe it. I wish y'all could see this shit. I've already did 50 Story. I did that for Christmas. You got to go back and look at that shit if you want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? 50 a real dude. You know what I'm saying? You don't get most of it. Fat Joe's a real dude. Yo, I gave a Scott Storch story. I worked for Scott Storch for a little bit. Scott was a little crazy motherfucker, man. I'm telling you. Scott was losing it. Yo, Scott was the only motherfucker I know every Wednesday. A jeweler would come to the house. He'll spend about $75,000 on jewelry. I'm talking about he'll spend anywhere from $50,000 to $75,000 on jewelry for women and give it away. And he said he was pimping. Yo, let me get this rice together. Yo, I'm going to take the meat right here that I made. It's ground beef. It's turkey sausage, beef sausage, red peppers, black olives, green peppers, onions. I'm going to put that in the rice. I'm putting that in the rice. That's in the rice. I'm taking these eggs that I already cooked and chopped up. I'm throwing them in the rice. You gonna stir that up? I'm gonna get a small plate right here. I'm gonna show you how this looks. There you go, right there. It looks good, it's moist. You can't go down to the corner at One Young Dumb Guy and get this right here. Anyway, listen, guys, thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for being right here at Raw Deal, Gene Deal, Cooking and Conversation. Appreciate your time. Peace.